What's up, Brooklyn Squad? How's everybody doing today? Oh, Lordy. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm 2 minutes early. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Happy Thursday, y'all. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining. I know we got so many new members, and I'm just so grateful for y'all so much. Yeah, I know I do shout outs, and I will be doing shout outs this weekend. But today I got two lives going back to back, so I just want to get right into the lives. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up when you come in. It's good for the algorithm so people know about these cases. And don't forget to share the video so people know about these cases as well. And I adore y'all so much. I adore the victims. I adore the families. I was in some tears earlier because of these cases, so I'm emotional right now. But enough of that. I'll tell you about that a little later, probably when we get into the trial. But let's get into Codi. So, hey, Kathy B, baby, how are you, mama? Shout out to Kathy B. Shout out to Katie. I'm doing shout outs this weekend, but shout out to y'all. So shout out to Cody Bias, right? Box Biasby. I know I can't say his last name, but I adore that little boy so much. Cody is one of the first crime cases that I have worked for children. I truly believe he is. Jelani was the first case for adult. I think Cody was the first child, if I'm not mistaken. We all know about Cody. And if you don't know about Cody, you've been in a loop about him, that's okay because there is a lot of cases. So I can't say shame on you. Hey, Katie. So if you don't know about Cody, Cody was been missing for almost 2 years now. And his father was the last person with him. Okay. His father is now charged for murder. His father's trial would be coming up, I believe, next month. So we will go live on that also, of course. And actually, I got to get more into that and see the details of that. So I'm glad I did say that. Please remind me to check into that, y'all, because y'all know so many cases. It shadows me. Hit me up and say, Cody's trial, look into it so we can get on live with that. Um, His father is locked up. At first, he was not locked up for homicide, I'm going to say. Instead of saying murder, I'm going to say homicide. At first, he was not locked up for homicide. Okay? He was locked up for like abandonment, abandoning his other kids and just things like that. But as of now, those are his charges, is homicide. And he has said little things that led the police to have actually even charged him with that charge. But he has not yet said where this little boy's body is. Now, so his body has not been found yet. Now, saying that, people have volunteered for years going out there on foot in the snow, in the winter, in the summer, in the whatever snow, whatever winter, whatever weather, whatever day it was, to volunteer day and night to go look for Cody. They have actually put up a fence in the name of Cody for a place where they could feel warmed and love for him, to feel safe, for a place where they could put gifts out, do prayer visuals, do prayers, a place where they can say, Cody, we will never forget you, right? A place where the community has built, right? A place that they have been to show Cody love, a place where that fence is Cody's fence. The state have now taken it down. They have ripped it down and everything. I am not happy with it at all. And I know so many of the volunteers who actually built that and have been a part of Cody out there day and night is definitely not happy with it. So this is what we're going to talk about until 5 or 10 minutes to 8 before we go into the next case, which is the trial. I said, you know what? I have a lot of cases to do today. I was fixing up my thumbnails and stuff like that. And I said, let me put this thumbnail out for Cody. Let's get this started, okay? I have Kathy B says, I have been with this. Yes, I know. From the beginning on Facebook. Yes, I remember you telling me that you've been with this case from the beginning. Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Katie. My love, my Katie with the babies. All right, so let's get straight into Cody. Just give me a second and let me pull it up. Mhm. Okay, so Cody's memorial fence, the state took it down. I don't know why they took it down. I think it's a shame of them. They knew how much it meant for everybody. I would say for Cody's family, but I have not seen Cody's family out there. So I'm gonna say Cody's family is the volunteers. That's Cody's family, okay? And if Cody's family has a problem with me saying that, then show your face, because we haven't seen you.
Tonight we pause to honor the grim milestone in the search for Codi Bigsby. It was 2 years ago on this date that his father reported him missing.
In that time, there's been no sign of the 4-year-old from Hampton. Tonight, the community gathered at what's affectionately known as the Codi fence. To this day, there's no closure for the people who knew and loved Codi Bigsby. Thank you for joining us. I'm Maria Elena Valores.
And I'm Tom Shad. In just days, that memorial honoring the young boy will be removed. And that's where we find our Lauren Moss tonight.
It's been 730 days since Codi Bigsby was reported missing. This chain link fence remained the center for all the search parties, but soon all of this will have to go. So one last time, tonight, the community came together at Cody's fence, shoulder to shoulder, to honor the little boy 2 years after he was reported missing. It's a sad day. 2 years later, the search for a missing little boy continues for the Hampton Roads community. On January 31st, 2022, we learned about 4-year-old Codi Bigsby.
He's so beautiful, and those eyes just drew me. And
He was reported missing that day by his father, last seen near Old Buckrow Road. The news sends shockwaves through the community, many people jumping up, offering to search miles to find Cody.
and I've been searching for Cody from day one.
She
2 years
sure
later,
has.
he's never been found.
I didn't want to be here today. I wanted Cody home.
Officials presume he is dead.
It just is so heartbreaking.
Just steps away from the last place his father reported seeing him is a fence with a sign, Justice for Cody.
So we made this the Cody fence.
Everything on it has to be taken down after the city of Hampton posted a notice saying all the items have to go by February 5th.
It's very emotional. We still consider this the Codi fence.
So tonight, the community took time to meet at the fence one last time, exactly 2 years since Codi was reported missing.
We're just showing that we could all come together and it could be a good event.
Lighting candles and slowly cutting away all the teddy bears.
In memories of Codi.
This community vowing to always keep his name out there.
We'll never forget about Codi. He'll always be in our minds forever.
In Hampton, I'm Lauren Moss, 10 on your side.
This tragedy continues to work its way through the legal system. Codi is presumed dead, although his body has never been found.
And his father, Corey, who reported him missing, is charged with the little boy's murder.
The lady that you saw there, her name is Nancy. If you remember, I interviewed her before. She has been in this case from day one. Okay, the one who said his eyes captivated me. Yeah, she's been in this case from day one. Okay, so she's very heartbroken. I spoke to her a few days ago when they did the visual for Codi, and she's heartbroken that it's just very sad, very sad. They could take away Codi's fence, but they cannot take away or the how do you say, the love that's around that. You know what I mean? The passion. Codi has a lot of love. A lot of people love Codi. A lot of supporters.
He is out on bond tonight. He also faces several unrelated child neglect charges. A jail officer previously testified that Corey admitted in a letter to finding his son unresponsive and putting him in a trash bag. He has not spoken publicly during the legal proceedings.
Mr. Bigsby, what do you have to say about what happened today?
He's not going to talk at all. Again, I've told him not to talk, so I'm going to not talk anymore. Trying to set a good example.
Attorney, where are we on the road for justice for Codi?
When we get to trial day, we'll get there.
Bigsby's lawyer sent 10 on your side a statement saying he's innocent. His trial is set to begin in March.
How the hell is he innocent when he told them that he put his child in a garbage bag? And I believe he said he put his child in a freezer or something like that. He's disgusting. And who is that lady with her arms around him too? His lawyer? What is she, screwing him? The fuck? So I want to show you guys something else that it was sent to me. Okay, I didn't see this yet. I only saw the other one, so we're going to watch this together. This is the date of the memorial a few days ago.
Do you want to stay protected from bug or pest problems in your home? Check out the all-new A1Ink.com. Find the right package that fits your needs and budget. Packages starting as little as $35 a month. A1 Ink Exterminators has been and always will be your local exterminators.
More than 2 years since Codi Bigsby went missing, this message is all that remains in the parking lot of where a memorial was started on this fence, but it was taken down on Monday by the city.
It's heartbreaking to see it gone. I'm like, now where do we go?
During the last 2 years, a memorial on the fence behind the Hampton Soccer Park continued to grow as the community continued to search for 4-year-old Codi Bigsby. who was reported missing on January 31st, 2022.
This was our place to come to pray for Cody for his safe return,
Right.
to bear gifts
That's
for
it.
him, to decorate the fence for Christmas, to just let people that ride by know the baby is still missing.
Nancy Strickland, who helped maintain the site, says she was brought to tears in January when she was told what was put on the fence needed to come down. The city released a statement saying it normally does not allow signs at city parks, but made an exception because of the strong community response. However, now that the case is going to trial, the city has decided to enforce the rule.
I just started crying because I didn't want it to go, because it's just constant reminder of Cody, but he'll always be in my heart. I put on the sign before they took it, you can take down the fence, but you can never take away the memories that we've had.
That's right.
While Cody has still not been
That's right,
found,
baby.
his father is being charged with his death, along with several child neglect charges. Corey was arrested in February of 2022 for 7 child neglect charges. Some key developments since then include competency hearings for Corey Bigsby, Hampton Circuit Court judges recusing themselves from the case, and rescheduling court dates. Just in November, Corey's attorney tried to suppress evidence. That evidence was confessions Corey made about killing his son while in jail. That motion was denied by a judge. People who searched for Cody 2 years ago tell me they are still holding on for hope and will be in court to see how this all plays out.
I understand life goes on, I do understand that, but you can't let him be forgotten about until justice is served.
Now, the father, Corey Bigsby, is due for trial in March. In Hampton, I'm John Hood, News 3.
Oh, boy. Hey, Adela. Well, thank you. I'm proud of you. Keep reporting on stories like this. You inspire me. Thank you so much. Hey, welcome to Brooklyn Squad Real Life Crime. I want to change it to Welcome to Brooklyn Squad Real Life Crimes, but it's been called Welcome Brooklyn Squad Real Life Drama for over 2 years now. So thank you so much. Oh my God, that really made me feel good. Thank you so much, Adela. I appreciate you. Welcome to Brooklyn Squad. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, please. I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please take a chance and subscribe to the platform. Well, by you saying that, girl, I'm pretty sure you subscribe. Let's take a look at little Cody. Let's take a look at little Cody. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. Hold on.
Murdered on June 18th of 2021. Despite a massive search effort, there's still no trace of the child who was 4 years old when he was last seen. Corey Bigsby has been in custody
Thank
since
you.
February of 2022 on charges unrelated to Cody's disappearance. He was indicted on 30 child neglect and abuse charges involving his 3 other children. In March, Bigsby was transferred from the Hampton Roads Regional Jail to Eastern
Hey,
State
Browns,
Hospital for a
Flat
mental
Flower
health
God.
evaluation.
How are
The court
you?
has denied bond for Bigsby 5 times.
Hold on. I don't want to talk while this is playing. Hold on, y'all. Because I see somebody else in there. It's very, very sad. Let's do the timeline. How about
It's
that?
now been 12 days since 4-year-old Cody. It's now been 12.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I just want to give a shout out to Brown's Flat Power Guard. Welcome to Brooklyn Squad. Thank you for joining. Please hit the like button. How are you? It is a very sad story. Oh, it make me want to knock his daddy out. I tell you, boy, I'm trying to tell you. And you know they took down the fence, right, Browns? They took down the fence, which is very sad.
Days since 4-year-old Codi Bigsby's dad reported him missing. Philip Townsend has a closer look at the timeline of events since the little boy's disappearance.
More than a week after Codi Bigsby disappeared, and we still don't know where he is. Let's take a look at the timeline of events. Codi's father first reporting him missing last Monday. That was January 31st. Just days after his disappearance, police identified Codi's father, Corey Bigsby, as a person of interest in the case. On February 3rd, police arrested the dad on 7 child endangerment charges, but they aren't related to Codi's disappearance.
Oh, no,
Then the next day, 5 days after Codi's father reported him missing, Hampton police announced they were shifting gears from a mass search effort to an evidence and intelligence-based operation. On Tuesday, a judge denied bail for Corey Bigsby, and all week long, people have continued forming search groups looking for that 4-year-old, not giving up hope. And investigators say they will, too, continue searching for Codi, but they've had few other details to share.
Hampton police still want to hear from anyone who lives near Codi or may know the little boy, his father, or any of his siblings. Use the camera on your smartphone to scan that QR code that you see on the left side of your screen for more information about Codi and details on submitting tips to investigators.
So, let me just say. So, Adela, no, they didn't find him yet. His father said that he basically unalived Codi, put him in the refrigerator. At first he said the freezer, and then I believe he said the tub. He stomped Codi. He bumped Codi's head on the stairs a few times, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then put him in a trash bag. His father is disgusting. His father is disgusting, girl. It's a shame. Let me see if I can find that. What he confessed. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if we can find that. The confession. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right, let me look up Codi. His father. Let me see. I would have to look up Corey. C-O-R. Confession. Here we go. I found it.
We have breaking news here at midday. We have a major update in the case of missing 4-year-old Codi Bigsby.
I found it, y'all.
Testimony is shedding light about how his father, Corey, allegedly killed his son and hid the body. There's a hearing going on right now in Hampton. Our reporter ran out of the courtroom to bring us this information. So testimony came from an officer at the Hampton Roads Regional Jail in court this morning. He said Corey Bigsby confessed that he found Codi unresponsive one night and then tried to give Codi CPR. Well, then he realized the boy was dead and wasn't coming back. So instead of reporting his son's death, the officer testified that Bigsby told him he put his son in a trash bag, then placed the bag in his car for 3 days. Then he buried the boy's body and threw items in a dumpster.
Meanwhile, the Hampton judge overseeing a hearing just ruled that a 6-year-old boy can testify via video in the trial against Bigsby's father, Corey Bigsby. That boy is another one of Corey's children. The decision came down after testimony from a child trauma expert. As we reported, the defense wanted the boy to testify in person in front of his father, but we're told the boy expressed that he was scared and worried about his feelings and expressed those to a counselor.
The defense is working to get certain police interviews with Corey Bigsby thrown out, and that was part of why we heard from that officer that was in jail. We've been following this story since Codi was first reported missing in January of 2022. His body has never been found, and his father, Corey, has been charged in his death and disappearance. Court documents say he killed Codi sometime in June of 2021. And again, 10 on Your Side's Kiana Patterson is in court right now.
Yeah, and so of course, look for her updates later on today on Wavy News 10 starting at 4 o'clock.
You've got a great idea for an app, and you can't believe that no one else has thought of it yet.
Not one, not two, but three confession letters from Corey Bigsby during his time at the Hampton Roads Regional Jail. The first officer from Hampton Roads Regional Jail read aloud the confession that Corey asked him to write down. He says he found Codi unresponsive, tried to give Codi CPR several times, went outside and prayed to God, then came back inside and realized his son was not coming back. He adds he put his son in a trash bag and then placed the bag inside of his car for 3 days, then drove to a location and buried his body and threw away items in the dumpster. Bigsby then signed that written version from the first correctional officer. Then another officer who was the night shift supervisor had him write down his own confession letter and sign it, saying very similar statements. The third Hampton Roads Regional Jail officer took the stand, saying that there were writings found inside of his cell that outlined a different picture. This outlined that Corey beat his son Codi until he went into cardiac arrest and then did some very disturbing things with his body before burying him. Now, we were able to look at those documents that were read inside of court, but we also talked with the Commonwealth attorney as he was heading out to lunch. He said today is the day of reckoning and today is the day of truth, but he did not want to share anything more. Take a listen.
I know you said today was the day of reckoning. What did you mean by that? No comment? Still going to be silent?
Still going to be solid, but just listen up in court. That's all I can tell you.
All right.
And coming up at 5, we'll share even more details inside of the courtroom today. Now, we did learn early on in the day that the judge will allow the 6-year-old little boy who is a sibling of Codi's to testify via video, not in front of his father. In Hampton, Kiana Patterson, 10 on Your Side.
That little boy is terrified of his father. That's why he will not testify in front of him. So you can imagine the things that he was doing to his other children. That's horrifying. That is freaking horrifying. If this is true, Kathy B says, why is there a trial if he confessed? I don't know. I would say book him and send his ass to the electric chair. But I don't know. Oh, it could be because they're saying that he was forced to write that letter, maybe. Remember? So I don't know, really. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, because they're saying that he was forced to write the letter. Because remember, they said that he was forced to write the letter if he wanted to spend time and have lunch with his family or some shit like that. Child, please. I don't know what they was doing. They was bribing his behind. But now that makes sense. Yeah. That's probably why the trial. Yeah. Because there was a thing coming out saying that he missed his family and he was losing weight. He wasn't eating. He needed to see his family. Oh, well, that's what prison do to you. How the hell you think your son feel? What the hell? But see, your son is with God, though. But before he went with God, right? The fear and the pain that you caused this little boy. Oh, honey, please. But they said, okay, well, if you want to see your family and you want to have lunch, he wanted to have lunch with his family or some shit. If you want to have lunch with your family, You tell us where Cody is. So that's when he started writing. And that's how we got the confession. Yeah. Remember, I did a video on that and I was like, since when the heck do you get to have lunch with your family in prison? Remember, I did a video about that. Yeah, I was like, what is going on? Crazy, girl. Yeah, but that's probably what it is. That's the only thing I could think. Now they want a trial. Y'all like my little thumbnail I did for Cody? I try to do a thumbnail special for the children. I try to do thumbnail special for everybody, but when it comes to the kids, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Aw, I'm new with this thumbnail stuff still, so bear with me, y'all. But it pissed me off, y'all. I said, why did they take down the gate? And let's see. Oh, 5 facts that we don't know about Cody. I gotta go live at 8, but let's check this out. I looked this up, so I don't know. We know that they were suing the area to look for him. So that's one. We knew that. They did a Valentine's Day cards for Cody. Locals held a visual for Cody and prayed for his safe return. They also did like a Valentine's thing for Cody. And Corey Bigsby's father arrested and charged with neglect. And he is the father of several young other kids, which we know about that. And you know what? I can't wait to see what his son has to say about that monster. He doesn't want to come face to face because he is so scared, so they have to put him through the camera. So you can imagine what that monster was saying and what that monster was doing to that poor child. Community members gathered Valentine's Day cards for little Cody because Valentine's Day is coming up. So the community did cards for him. I think that is so, so cute, y'all. So, so adorable. So, so adorable. So, so adorable. We knew these facts already. They ain't telling us nothing we didn't know in there. But y'all, I want to say thank you for, this ain't plugged in. Oh, wow. Thank you for the new people that join my platform. That really means a lot, because I really work hard on these cases, behind the scene and stuff like that. So for you guys to Ardella, for you to say that, it really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I told y'all that I wanted to start doing little visuals in front of the right here. Since I can't go out there and do what a lot of people could do when they hold the visuals and they do like the what you call it, strike with with the posters and stuff. My leg would just collapse. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I would fall down unless y'all gonna put me in a wheelchair going there. But what I would do is do the candles right here with the lights dim for victims right here on Brooklyn Squad Real Life Drama. I said that and I forgot to get the candles last week. So I told Dave to write it down again. So tomorrow when I go get food shopping, I'm going to go pick up some candles. And I think that, I would like to do that. So yeah, our own little, but you were running on the beach a few months ago. Yeah, I sure could do a few things. I could do a few things, but I can't stand up like a long, long time with my legs. Do you understand what I mean? I can't stand up a long time because of the sciatica. That's what I'm saying. So, because you have to be out there for a very, very, very long time. And I can't stand for a very, very, very long time. I have a doctor's note saying that, so I can't stand for a very, very long time. You know what I mean? No cap, no, for real, like no cap. Like I'll show y'all X-rays and stuff like that on my back. I don't have to cap about that. You know. I used to could stand for a long time. You know, when I was working at that job I had for the kids and stuff, hitting on the bouncy houses and stuff, you know. But when you get older, your back, it just, it's not the same. And the thing, and what's wrong with my back, I never had issues with my back until the domestic violence. I never had issues with my back before until what happened to me before. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. And on that beach, I had to sit my ass on that sand. Okay. I couldn't stand up that long either on the beach. You know what I mean? And I had a good time though. I would never forget that vacation. Yeah, I can walk, but standing is difficult for me too because of heel spurs. What's heel spurs? I never heard of that. Heel spurs. I never heard of that. I can't. I could walk for a certain distance. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I think I lost a lot of weight too. You know what I mean? But I noticed that now it's getting worse. And I asked my physical therapist because the other day I woke up crying in pain around like 4 o'clock in the morning. And remember, I was telling you this, Kathy, be on the phone yesterday. You know, like I woke up crying in pain. Like I was going to go to fucking emergency. I was going to go to emergency room, excuse my language. It was from my groin area all the way down, you know, and I had started physical therapy lately. And, oh, that's the bone. Ooh, yeah. Oh, Lord. But my physical therapist said, because I'm back in physical therapy, so now that I'm back in physical therapy, it's going to start getting worse up, but it might feel better. But they just gave me a shot last week, and they want to do a little, not a procedure, but they're going to put me to sleep and give me a needle in my spine. It's called a cortisone. Am I saying it right, y'all? I think so. They called me for that, for the appointment, but they didn't call me for the time. So I would like to go early in the morning so Dave could take me early in the morning and then go to work so he wouldn't have to miss a day out of work. Yeah. You know, when people have kids, they get that. Well, I never got that when I gave birth, but you usually get that when you get birth. Well, they do that for people that has very bad, severe back issues. You had that in your hand, a cortisone shot? Spinal tap. Yes, it's called a cortisone. Yes, yes. They put you to sleep. Y'all don't be capping when I be telling you that I got severe back issues and shit. The fuck I gotta lie for? Y'all should know me better than anyway. Some of y'all should know me better than that. A few of y'all do. Epidural. Yes. I don't know why I said no, the cortisone is what I got last week probably. The epidural is what I'm getting soon. Yes, you're right. It's the epidural. Yes, thank you, Kat. Yes, Kathy B. I got the cortisone. And let me tell you something, it don't work. It don't work. Because if that cortisone would have worked, why was I screaming in pain the other night? And I've had these procedures, I've had this done to me before, years ago. And I told them it didn't work before. But now my back got worse, he said. He said I got something in my spine that when you hinge over, Remember, Katie, I was telling you, what's the name of that, Katie? When you hinge. It's usually people really get it when they're older, but now younger people are getting it. Katie knows what I'm talking about. You probably know too, Kathy B, because Katie, you was telling me the name. We was talking about it. And I was like, oh my God, that's what the doctor said I had. But I have that now. So it's one thing, it's another, child. I'm trying to tell you. So, yeah. But anyway, I got to go. Scoliosis. Yes, they just found out I have that also. Mm-hmm. In the bone. Right. So my bone is like this. It's crazy, child, please. If it's not one thing, it's another. I'm trying to tell you. I said, what? Curved spine. Yes, that's what I have. Or so I have I have whatever that is, scoliosis and um pinch nerve and what's that other thing? And I forgot the other the one I just said before. Shit. Um oh my God, y'all. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, it's painful, but what are you gonna do? Complain about it every single day? Cry when it hurts? Take a Tylenol? Herniated disc. Thank you. I have a herniated disc also. Yeah. But I'm back in physical therapy. That shit don't work. It makes it worse. How about that? Um, it makes it worse. And I think that if I was still heavy, I would be really in pain. Like I wouldn't be able to walk. But I lost 70 something pounds. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. Just keep me in prayer. That's all. But the lady called and she was like, "Okay, so we're gonna schedule for you to get your upper thorough. Your upper thorough." I said that shit don't work. He was like, "But we're gonna try again to do it because now your back is getting worse, huh?" Whatever. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm willing to try anything. You know what I'm saying? They said I don't need surgery right now. So that's good, right? Yay. No surgery right now. No, Kathy B, it is painful. No cap. No cap, it is painful. But what are you going to do? And, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When you sit a long time, me sitting in this chair for a long time, it hurts. That's why I'm always stretching. You know what I'm saying? I get up sometimes. So when you sit, you stand, it don't matter. It's going to hurt, but what are you going to do about it? Take a gabapentin and a Tylenol and I call it a day. I don't take narcotics, so I take a gabapentin. That's a nerve medicine. So let's go to the 8 o'clock live, okay? Let's check this trial out. I got my tissue box because I might be crying like a mother effer. Let's move on to the next.